Over the last 12 months, I study Alex Baker, Sam Ovens, and MJ DeMarco. These people I consider as my guide on this journey. I realize they have a different perspective about life, but there is one thing they have in common. So I deep dive into the first principle, and I realize there are four things I learned. Money is a game, with the upside and the downside, reversible decisions, think in advance. I was an emotional individual. I always blame other people because of my problem. But as I grew older, I become more and more calm. But I still randomly piss off at someone. I'm not perfect. When I just started my online business, I didn't know decision making is a thing. But one time, I realized I have to level up my decision making skill. I still rely on emotion. I'm not perfect. I'm still pissed off at someone, mad at someone, and just blame other people. So I have to find a cure and start thinking more logically. So I came across Alex Baker, Sam Ovens, and MJ DeMarco, and I realized making decision is easy. I just need to implement these four things. So in order for you to make decision in your life, in your business, in your study, whatever it is, you just need to implement these four things in your day-to-day life. I'm not selling you any courses, I'm not selling you anything. I just want to give these learning lessons for you. It's 100% free. You just need to watch this video. So let's get started. Money is a game. The top 1% know that money is a game. It's like an XP in the video games. They no longer focus on how much money I made per month, but they focus solely on the problem they want to solve. So for example, Sam Ovens currently building Skool. It's like a community platform like Discord, but Skool is a place for you to just meet like-minded individuals. So once your basic need fulfilled, you no longer focus on how much money you want to make, but focus on solving problem, how much impact you want to have on society. Of course, I'm not on that level yet, but I'm pretty sure in the future, if I fulfill all of my basic needs, all of the goal that I want to achieve, I can start focus on my purpose. So money is no longer a tool for you to achieve these goals. Money is just like a points, it's like a medal for you. How much money you make, how much is your net worth, it's like a medal, it's like a point in a video game with the upside and the downside. The difference between the top 1% and the average people is that the top 1% with the win and loss ratio. The average people do the opposite. So next time you want to make a huge decision in your business, in your life, you want to drop out of high school or you want to drop out of university, you want to start this business venture, you want to start investing on this crypto, in the stock market, whatever it is, you have to know that the upside and the downside. Is it worth it if I take this decision? So you have to write it down on a piece of paper. Just write it down, bro. So here's the 10 upside. So here's the 10 downside. And you consider whether it is worth it or not. You never know what will happen, but you can predict the future. You can predict the outcome, but you can't really control the outcome. What can you control is your input. So write it down, the downside and the upside of your decision. But at some point, you don't need to write it down on a piece of paper or on your notebook. It's like a second nature for you. So next time you want to make a huge decision, you already know, is this worth it or not? If it's not, don't make decision. Reversible decision. Successful people make reversible decision, but unsuccessful people make irreversible decision. So you have to control the urge. You never know what will happen in the future, but if you can't control your urge, you're gonna end up losing. So here's the example. Accidental marriage. You hit someone with your car because you're speeding up to 100 miles per hour, or you get a mortgage before you can afford to pay that mortgage. It's all irreversible decision. If you want success in life, you have to make the best decision every single time. So you have to avoid the irreversible decision. Focus on the reversible decision. If you want to start business, it's reversible decision because you can exit your business anytime. But if you go on marriage, you have a kid, it's irreversible decision. You can't undo all of these things. So if you think that business is so risky, marriage is riskier than business. So you have to avoid the irreversible decision. That's how you success in your life. Think in advance. People who success in their life, they are all think in advance. The majority of people do the opposite. It's funny because people mimic each other. Yeah, bro, it's crypto bull run. I wanna buy Bitcoin at the very top, bro. I'm gonna lose this 90% of my money. You have to do diligence. You have to think critically. Whether or not it is a great decision for me, I have to think in advance, bro. Rather than just following my friends, starting this business. Yeah, bro, I wanna start this cafe. I'm gonna make 10 grand per month by starting this cafe. If you think critically, you're not gonna make that amount of money. Even you lost some money at the very beginning of your business. So you have to think in advance. Every single decision that you wanna make, you have to think in advance. You wanna go to university, you have to think in advance. Is it worth it to spend my 4 years to just get this random paper degree? I don't even know in the future, 4 years from now, I'm gonna get a job or not. Or should I go all in on my business? I can go to university anytime in the future. So in order for you to know if it's worth it or not, you have to think in advance. If you wanna go on a date with this girl, is it worth it for me to spend 2 hours to date this girl tonight? Or should I go all in on my business? Or should I stay at home and start reading books? You have to think in advance every single time. And maybe that's all for you. Leave a thumbs up if you really like this video. Join my Focus Masterclass, second link in the description below. You can grab my free ebook, 10 learning lessons of starting online business, 100% free. You can join my newsletter, third link in the description below. And enjoy the rest of your day. Bye bye.